With me now is Andrij Dobriansky, a Ukrainian Congress Committee of America spokesperson. Andrij, thank you for joining us. The issue of how much military support is needed always comes back to Ukrainians, desperate move to get more air support beyond even what Poland was talking about. Do you know in your gut, or have you got a sense that something like that is still forthcoming? It doesn't look like it, but I know Ukrainians still cling to that possibility.
I think they cling, in your words, to that possibility because every week we seem to be doing things that last week were not a possibility, right? We started this before the war saying that absolutely no sanctions will be put on certain people. They've been sanctioned. Absolutely not will we touch Nord Stream 2. That's been sanctioned. So we're ratcheting up the type of things that prior to the invasion we wouldn't do. And I think primarily the reason is the kind of images we're seeing that civilian areas are specifically being targeted, or that maternity ward, children's cancer wards, these are places that should not ever be involved as a military strike position, or even those nuclear sites. I mean, clearly Russia is crossing a line, and the West needs to start dealing with how much they're comfortable with. And the further we go, the less comfortable they seem to be getting.
You know, Andrij, how do you feel about the fact that we, and maybe I can understand this, but we're gauging everything based on what we think Vladimir Putin's reaction will be? He doesn't seem to give a lick about what our reaction will be.
I feel that everything he's done is to try to get a reaction out of us. Remember how this war started. The United Nations Security Council had a meeting that his country was chairing, and he released a pre-recorded video and started doing strikes against Ukrainian positions during that meeting. Same thing with that missile strike that Jennifer was just talking about against the Cavuto training center, which was staffed by American National Guardsmen for 8 years now. So this is a particular thumb in the eye of what's happening, not least of which is even the fact that he's considering and had the Belarusian people with a fake referendum saying that they're ready to have nuclear weapons back on their territory, thumbing the nose at the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. So everything in his mind, or how he's acting, is thumbing his nose at every international agreement that's come to this point to say to the rest of the world, none of these agreements mean anything to me, nor should they to any of our, allies.
Yeah, that does seem to be the way, he plays it. Andrij,